The whole purpose of those agents back in the 60s and 70s hijacking planes left and right was to put limitations on people's ability to travel, to control what they do. It's all about control. The same thing when the inside job 9/11 happened. You all know it was an inside job. Look at the Superman 11 action adventure. It was about limiting limiting track and movement of people. Then, and now actually they're trying to do it with the internet. But at the same time, you got this situation where you've got all these people stealing random shit. Now what they'll do is they'll blame it on this law where it's like, if you steal up to $950, or if you're still under $950, you'll get charged with misdemeanor and there's no reason to really go after you. But that's not really the case because these guys are stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of shit. So if you're stealing literally $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 worth of shit all at once. And if they really wanted to get them, they could hit them with a RICO charge and then they'd all go down. If 5 people stole $500 worth of shit, you could hit all 5 of them with a RICO charge and take them down. So it really has nothing to do with it. The whole purpose of this is there's people in cartels. People in cartels paying these people. There's online sellers, and then there's corporate interests. Corporate interests want to make this an online thing. Another aspect is, and actually it's a double sword. If they can get everybody online, they can track what they're doing. They can track their purchases, they can track why they're buying it, etc. Because there's been things I've tried to buy on Amazon, and then all of a sudden it just never showed up and I got a refund. I didn't even put in a complaint. They're just like, nope, you can't buy that shit. You can't buy that book. You can't buy it, and the book got delisted. So they definitely don't want people buying certain shit. I'm not going to go into what that book was, but yeah. And I've already talked about Jeff Bezos being a CIA agent, which he is. He's a CIA agent just like Howard Hughes. So if some wonky shit happens to him, yeah, that's him getting repurposed. All that money is, and I'm pretty sure Epstein was too. Well, he'll die, aka get repurposed, and his money goes back to the government. But yeah, it's about tracking purchases and controlling what you buy. That's one of the main reasons why people are stealing all this shit. And nobody's doing anything about it. Also, even though all races are doing it, and there's plenty of video of all races doing it, it also helps push the narrative they've been trying to get going. Ever since that report came out that crime was going down, they really need to have this Black Menace narrative. They have nothing else. They have nothing else. They need the anti-black narrative forever. And so if you have all these black people making money streaming, making money doing business, making money via the finance sector, construction, food and beverage, if you have all that, you can't really push this, all these monkeys are destroying us narrative. And the blacks are going to kill all the white people narrative. You can't push that narrative. So what they're doing now is they're using this to make the scary black man narrative, and also to desensitize people to when blacks get harmed by the white supremacist oligarchs, race soldiers, which has recently happened with it. I don't even remember the guy's name now. It got out of the news so fast. You have this black chick that got brapped. She was clearly murdered, clearly unwarranted. She wasn't trying to hit him, and they brapped her. There's not going to be any protests. What they're doing is, like I said before, they're slowly winning the hearts and minds of the Aryan race, and then they're going to start the race war and they'll start purging these. All this nonviolent shit, this shit doesn't work, man. It really doesn't work. That's something for cowards. And I'm seeing these fake FBA people online. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these FBA niggas online are agents. They're not even black. They're literally agents. Because what they'll do is they'll get online and they'll just be like, fuck all these Africans. And the Africans too. A lot of these Africans are white people. A lot of these black people causing this gender war shit and this intra-ethnic battling. A lot of these people are fucking agents. They're either black nukes or white people pretending to be black, because they'll always talk this dumb shit. Oh, you FBA are weaker than Africans, or oh, you dirty Africans, or this and that. That's why the left. And they're always talking about the left, or they're always talking about Republicans, all fucking day. All day. And it will either be the Biden sexual camp, or it'll be the Megatons. Every time. These guys are agents. You watch them. Look at them on Twitter. Look at them on Facebook. All these guys talk this weird black shit that doesn't make sense. How they're against Africans or against American blacks. And then they flip it and it becomes the shit about the left and the right. All these Africans are leftists. They're Democratic shields. All these African Americans are leftists. Or all these African Americans are magatards. And I say African American with the blacks. Or they'll get racist. And they'll use that as a cover. Oh, I'm African online, so I can call these people the N-word. It's that shit. I can't say N-word because they'll flag me for saying that it's hate speech, even though the person that flagged me uses the N-word every 10 goddamn seconds with a hard R. Yeah. But that's what this is. This is agent shit. That's also why when you call out white supremacy to these guys, they get quiet. The American blacks talk about reparations, these dudes get quiet. Like, what about reparations? What about reparations? No, not reparations. Restitution. Yeah, restitution in the form of reparations. As soon as you do that, as soon as you even mention some shit like that, what do? They start talking more dumb shit. They start talking more dumb shit. Over and over and over. Every time you mention reparations, every time you mention racism, every time you mention anti-colonialism, like how they're crunching up the French. Oh, that's hate speech. Oh, sure. Don't worry. Oh my God, these people are terrorists. They're usurping democracy. Yeah, don't get caught up in this shit. This is all about control. It's all about tracking what you do. And it's about sowing discord amongst blacks to keep everybody fighting, because while the blacks are fighting the white supremacist French and the NATO scumbags, the black Americans here are fighting for reparations, they need to muddy the waters, because no reparations, no vote shit, it ain't gonna get them reparations. But if when they don't get reparations, they're gonna get fucking mad, and they don't know what the fuck they'll be able to do, and they don't want to know. So they need to cause discord and shift this shit to something else, anything else that the white race can manage. That's what this has always been about. And that's what it'll always be about. And that's a fact. Bitch.